welcome back to Onto the Collector with me, Jace. And yeah, with October looming, we have the next level showcase coming up by Prime 1. I think it's called Next Level Showcase X. I think that's what they said it was called. And I thought it'd be quite good to have a chat about what we think we're going to see, what we hope to see. Now, certainly in regards to Lord of the Rings, I think we're going to see more than one reveal. The last couple we've only had one reveal. Now this time I think we're going to, I think we're going to get more. So I just wanted to give you my predictions of what we're going to see and as to why. And obviously I'd love to hear from all of you what you think. I would say almost certainly, after, it was a couple ago now that we got that teaser image of the, well, the render image of the Boromir piece. Now I certainly would expect that we're going to see a promotional piece now of Boromir. I'd be really keen to see that. I think this is going to prove to be a very popular piece. I'm very interested in getting this piece because, well, you know, I like dark things, and this is Boromir's final moment. It looks to be superb. I'm a big fan of Sean Bean as well. I pretty much like everything that he does. He's a pretty likeable chap, isn't he, Sean? So yeah, and I'd love to sort of say that this is going to pair well with Lurtz, which is what it should do. Obviously, it's that moment, which again, I hate to keep going on about the Lurtz base, but why I'm baffled they put that surround on it, because you can guarantee that surround isn't going to be on Boromir's base. So they're sort of going to look a little bit odd. They go together and they don't go together because they put the wrong surround on that base. They should have gone for, like I said, an Amon Hen or a Orthanc styled base on Lurtz. Anyway, that's another subject, and I've talked about that enough. So that would be my first prediction, would be we're going to see the Boromir. Now, I'd like to think we're going to see 2 or 3 Lord of the Rings pieces, and my favourite, if I was to stack my chips on potentially what is the most likely next reveal, I'm going to go for a Gandalf. Now, I know a lot of you want Gandalf the White because you want him on Shadowfax, and I totally agree, that would look awesome. Although, personally, I would doubt that, and I'll tell you why. Because, first of all, when you think of Gandalf, you do kind of think Gandalf the Grey, and I think that's the more Gandalf-esque. I don't know how to describe it, that's a stupid way of saying it, but anyway, you know what I mean? I think that would be a more popular choice because it fits in more with the Fellowship, the full Fellowship. Because when it became the White, there wasn't, when Boromir was gone for one. And so I think potentially we're going to see a Gandalf the Grey. I think that's the one that they would probably opt for. I think it would prove to be potentially a more popular choice. They could also do it that he could then pair up with Saruman. If they did it in like a battle pose, you could have those two paired up. Because they're almost certainly going to do a Saruman. And are you really going to want 2 white wizards? This is my issue with the Gandalf the White. Well, that's my one issue, because if they're going to do a Saruman, which they obviously are going to, again, he would be my second choice of a potential reveal, would be a Saruman. And would you buy Saruman the White and Gandalf the White? I know I wouldn't. So, you know, marketing-wise, I think Gandalf the Grey is the one to opt for. The other reason why is because everybody would want him on Shadowfax. Now, I want to see the Mouth of Sauron, and I'm almost certain they're going to do a Mouth of Sauron, especially when you see the likes of Darkside Collectibles have already revealed that they're going to be doing it. So you've got to say that these statue companies are on the same wavelength. They sort of know what fans are going to want to see. So I almost certainly think that Prime 1 will be doing, oh God, I hope so. Imagine if they reveal it as well. This would be my dream reveal. Mouth of Sauron. Obviously, he's got to be on horseback. I mean, quarter scale, it would be huge. I mean, I'm going to have it down there. Oh, I'm going to do a video, actually. Reminds me. I've got a few display ideas, which I'm going to run past you all, but I sort of need to go around there. I've got a brilliant one for upstairs, but I'm going to do that on a separate video, just to get your opinions. I'm not going to do one of those stupid, you know, people do those posts where, oh, what should I do? You know, you get those videos, oh, I don't know what to do. I know what I want to do, but I just want to run it past you. So, yeah, that'll be another video. But anyway, back on track, because we're going off again. I'd love to see them reveal a Mouth of Sauron. Obviously, like I say, he's got to be on horseback. That would be huge. Are they going to do 2 on horseback? Because then you've got to think, you've got to think along the lines of Theoden King, Éomer, almost certainly going to be horsebacked. You know, with those, I would imagine. You're going to get a lot of pieces on horseback, which it's going to limit their market because of space and display. So when you've got a character like Gandalf that you don't need to put on horseback, and like I say, Gandalf the White, invariably people know one of my Shadowfax. I don't think they're going to go down that route. I think we're going to get a Gandalf the Grey. He would be my #1 reveal for the next level X. Now, as I've already said, my next choice would be a Saruman. I almost certainly think we're going to see him very soon, if nothing more than a teaser image. Again, for me, pose with Saruman, I must admit I really do like it when he holds the Palantir. I think that's fantastic. They can make those Palantirs look so good in sculpt form with statues. So yeah, I think I'd like to see that. That would be superb. Would I buy Gandalf? Would I buy Saruman? Personally, where I am at the moment with my collection, I'm going to say no. With the Gandalf one, I'm more swayed by the fact that I'm really seriously thinking of buying the Infinity Studios half-scale one. That's another subject. So those would be my top 2 choices. My dream reveal, although I don't think we'll see it yet, I think it's still, they're saving stuff up. As I've already said, Mouth of Sauron, horseback. I'd love to see another diorama revealed, and if it's going to be a diorama, let's have Sam and Shelob, please. That would be superb. And again, another reveal that I've alluded to in this video already would be potentially Theoden, King Theoden, or Theoden King. That would look, again, that's another. The Rohirrim, I think, you know, if you went for any of them, really, they would be spectacular because of their ornate armour. I love that Celtic design they all have. So that would be another incredible one to see as well. And yeah, so I don't think we're going to see Merry and Pippin yet. Again, I don't think they're going to want to end the Fellowship line too soon, because I think once you've done all the Fellowship, you might start losing interest. You know, I'd like to think we're going to get a Moria Orc. I think a Moria Orc would be a fantastic choice for them to go down. You know, we've got Uruk-hais, but we haven't actually got sort of Moria Orcs. We haven't got a Saruman Orc, really. We haven't got an Orc that comes from Barad-dûr, which we all know from the films would be a spectacular choice. Maybe having a couple together. I don't know. These are things I'd like to see done. Not necessarily by Prime One, any of the other companies that are doing statues. These would be absolutely fantastic. Obviously, I'm biased because I love the dark side of things and the darker characters, but these are all sort of things I've got running through my head and things that I'd like to see. But predominantly, Lord of the Rings reveals. #1 for me would be Boromir. #2, I'm going to say a Gandalf the Grey, and I am going to go for Gandalf the Grey, and I know that's unpopular because I know a lot of you want a Gandalf the White on horseback, but I can't see it myself because of the reasons I've said, because of all the other potential horsebacks that they could do or would have to do if they do the character. And then my third choice would be Saruman. I'm almost certainly going to see a Saruman. Outside bets for me would be Mouth of Sauron, obviously on horseback, Grima Wormtongue, Theoden King, potentially even an Arwen or Éomer. There's so many. Éowyn, you know, there's so many potential reveals that they could do. I'm excited. I'm really excited. Love or hate Prime One, you've got to admit those next level showcases are good, and I really can't wait to see it. I believe it's coming out sometime in October. I don't know. Well, nobody knows the date yet. So I'd love to know in the comments below, what are you all hoping to see? Doesn't need to be Lord of the Rings, guys. I love those next level showcases. I like to see all the reveals, so I don't care if you're waiting for Transformers, DC, Berserk. Let me know. Oh, there's a good one as well that I'd hope we'd see as well. You remember in the last one, they only did the teaser image of the Berserk Guts kneeling, and then next to him you've got Griffith with her capes flowing out, then their portraits sculpted into the cape. One of the most staggering pieces I think I've ever seen. Incredible concept. That revealed as a promotional piece as well in this video, because I think that's one of the most staggering pieces I've seen. Just let me know what it is you'd like to see in the next level showcase, whatever it is, anything that you're hoping to see or you'd love to see or you predict will be revealed, shove it below. Love to hear. So that's about it for this one. Hopefully the next video will be the unboxing of the Argonath environment by Weta. The money went out last week. I still haven't had any shipping notice yet, but then again I remember with one of the other pieces it just turned up. I didn't have a your item is shipped email like you get with Prime 1, no tracking number, nothing, it literally just turned up. So yeah, that'll be, hopefully, fingers crossed, that should be the next video. Yeah, I don't need to worry beyond that, do we? Let's get to that one first of all. Okay, that's it from me in this video. So if you've enjoyed it, guys, as ever, please give it a like. Anything blah-de-blah-de-blah, shove it in the comments below. And if you're new here or you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel, because that would be excellent. Have a great end to your week, all of you, and a good weekend ahead, and I shall speak to you all on the next video. As ever, cheers for watching, take care, ta-ra a bit from me.